Hello, hello, hello. So it is a rainy little Thursday, and I thought I would pop on here. Spirit wanted me to talk about this topic. And sorry, I don't have I'm kind of doing the up angles today. I don't have my computer up where I usually do when I do my live streams. But anyway, so we're going to talk about giving teachers and mentors your power and why that's bad for everyone involved. And then if I have time, I'll do some readings. So hang on with me for a second while I do some sharing. You know the drill. Let's see. Gotta figure out where I'm at here. Sorry, guys. I'll be right with ya. All right, let me find. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Like how the first 10 minutes or 5 minutes of everybody's live streams are always, just a minute, let me share this with the world. That's how people know we're here. All right. Okay. Just sharing, everyone. Let's see. All right, so there we do. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay. Let me just see if anyone pops in here. I know right now we don't have anybody yet. Oh. We can give everybody a few minutes here and see if we, anyway, when you're popping in, let me know who's here and where you're from. Like and share the video if you want to. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Hello, everyone that's popping in. How are you guys? You know the drill. I'm just sharing away. So if you're joining me, let me know who's here, where you're from, and all the things that we do on our live streams together. Whoa, loud. All right. I don't know if anybody saw last night with James and Davina. That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making that video. Hello, hello, whoever's here, everybody popping in. Hello, Lori. How are you? Ah, it is raining here. Where are you from, Lori? Where is everybody from? It's raining here today. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I am just trying to let people know that we're here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started while people are popping in here. So today's topic, giving teachers and mentors your power and why that is not a good thing for anyone. Well, Spirit's been pushing me to talk about this just because I've seen this a lot lately around the community, and even had it happen to me. And I have been in the position where I have done this to people. But so what we do is we find a new teacher or a mentor, right? And we feel really aligned with them, and we really resonate with their messages and like think they're amazing, and pretty soon we start to idolize them and kind of their gifts and get maybe a little jealous and all the things, and it kind of snowballs. And a lot of times what we can do is we will put people up on a pedestal. Hey Ruchi, how are you? Just talking about why idolizing teachers and mentors is not a good thing for anyone involved. So what we can do is we can put those people up on a pedestal, right? And then pretty soon everything they do we think is amazing, and we start following their advice. No matter what they say, we pretty much like buy, drink the Kool-Aid, right? We like buy into it full force, and we buy everything they do. We excuse me, we like everything they do we take as like gold, and we just go with it, right? Well, what that does is it provides an unequal balance in the relationship. So we're giving them all of our power, right? We're everything they say we take as gospel, right? We think that everything they say is going to be absolutely true. Every piece of everything they say is going to be true, even if it doesn't resonate with us. We're gonna still take that and run with it, right? We don't find the faults in what they may be saying, or if it doesn't feel right to us and it doesn't resonate with us, we still kind of go with it anyway. And sometimes that can kind of lead us down a path of like places we don't want to be, or around people we don't want to be around. I think it's always important to stay true to yourself, stay true to your own message, and listen to yourself, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition when it's telling you something's not right or somebody's not telling you full truth. That we need to really listen to that and honor the message that our body and our intuition is giving us, and spirit. And remember that they're just people just like us. They put on their clothes just the same way we do. They go to the grocery store, they take a shower, they go to the bathroom, same as we do. So, when we do that, though, we give our power to that person, okay? And then we feel powerless around this person and maybe intimidated, and like, I don't know, we get the like, I don't know, we get the like butterflies when they come around, or when they're talking to us or acknowledge our presence in some way. We feel like, oh my God, like this amazing person just talked to me. And then we get all like kind of weird and fangirl, like, so-and-so said my name. So, and then the opposite is true for the person we're giving our power to. That's not fair to them either. I've had this happen to me where people put you on a pedestal, right? And this was even someone I grew up with, you guys. They've known me since I was like 3 years old. So, I mean, we've been through heck and high water together. but she still put me on a pedestal, and as far as my, like, when it came to spiritual stuff. And so she put me up there and really held me as, like, I can do no wrong, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, really, we're both just learning kind of together. Yeah, maybe a little bit farther down my path, like a few steps farther down my path than you are, and just have read a few more books or whatever. That doesn't mean that I know everything, or, that I don't make mistakes or whatever, right? We're still human. So there's that. So I hope that makes sense. Like, when we give our power to somebody, that makes us powerless in the relationship, and it makes them too powerful. So, and power they didn't ask for. So they may not want that power, may not be ready for that power. Most of us only have enough room in our life for our own power. We don't need everyone else's. And that responsibility of being, like, in charge of, however many other people's well-being, or the mental stability, whatever it may be. But that's not a fair thing to put on other people, is to expect them to keep us on track, right? Because we all have to be responsible for our own situations. So it's easy to do when we find, especially in the spiritual community, when we find people that possess qualities that we want to possess or wish we possess, or kind of covet, those qualities in other people. And so it's easy for us to start idolizing these people and be like, oh my God, they're so amazing, when really they're the same as us. Like, there's no reason we can't all be the same, right? I was talking about this with one of my coaching clients the other day, that we're all the same people. We all do the same things. We're all capable of having the same gifts and the same talent level and all of that. I said, it's really a matter of there is, like, natural talent or whatever, but I mean, anybody can develop these gifts. All you have to do is try and practice and keep at it. Some, it will come a little more natural than others. Obviously, that's going to be true, right? There is such a thing as, like, natural, like, abilities, where it's just easier for some people, but that doesn't mean that the other person that it's not so easy from, if you just keep working, it will become easier. It may not ever be quite as easy as that other person, right? But there's no reason that we can't all sort of possess the same things and be on the same kind of wavelength. So keep that in mind next time you find yourself kind of fangirling, or, like, holding someone, up on a pedestal, and, like, really being smitten with someone as far as being an idol, or like a teacher or a mentor. Please keep in mind that they are the same as you. Like, there's no difference between you and them, other than maybe a few years experience or some courses that they took that you didn't yet, or whatever. Okay, they just know a little bit different information that you don't yet, but there's no reason that you can't learn that information and then end up on the same wavelength as them, or even knowing a little more just from life experience. So like I said, never be afraid to envision yourself as being equal to, or even surpassing, some of the people that we held as teachers and mentors, especially real early in our journey. So don't give away your power that way. And don't, like I said, most people don't want your power, not in a nasty way, but that's just a really big responsibility, to hold someone else's power and be in control of their life, right? Make sure that they stay even kiltered. It's hard enough to keep ourselves in balance sometimes. So there is that. Spirit has been on me to share this message. I've been noticing it a lot in the community lately. A lot of people have been really giving people their power, and thinking they can do no wrong, and, like, everything they say is right, and all of that kind of thing. So just really kind of check yourself every once in a while on that one, and make sure that you're not giving your power away to someone else, or allowing other people to give you their power. Make sure that you give it back to them if they try to give it to you, and just let them know, hey, this is your power. You are no different than me. There's no reason that you can't do what I do. And I'm saying that to all of you right now who come here for readings. That's awesome. I'm so willing to share my gift, obviously, but there's no reason that you can't do it yourself. it is easier to get a reading from someone else. I will say I can read for myself, but it is easier to have someone else help, just because we're not as emotionally invested in someone else's story, right? So anyway, always remember that, like, we're all equal and there's no reason that we can't all do all the things. Okay. Of course, follow your intuition and follow your guidance and go where your gifts are most needed and what you came here to do, of course. Okay, hey, let's read some comments. Ruchi's feeling frustrated when she edits her website. Girl, those tech things are never fun, right? Websites are frustrating sometimes for those of us without that natural talent. I'm with you. My curls are pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's raining here today, so it's very humid, which works in favor for the curls. Hi, Kim. Ruchi says, yes, we make mistakes. We need to learn and move on. Everyone is in a different space, and we can just draw the line and keep doing our work. Exactly. That's a hard lesson to learn just because our ego wants to get involved, right? And be like, whatever, you suck or whatever, it's always telling us nasty stuff. Hey, Carol. Ruchi says, we're all interconnected and just blend within each other. It's blending, but we are all one and the same. No superior and inferior. Those limitations are set by ourselves. Exactly. That's our ego again, right? Chiming in and saying, you're not worthy, or whatever our ego wants to tell us. Hey, Kay. Trina and Colleen, hello. Oh, it's snowing, Archie. I'm sorry. It's raining here. I don't know how it's raining. It feels really cold here. So let me see. Oh, 34. I guess we are above freezing, just barely. But which means we'll probably have ice later. I just thought of that. Yay. I am ready for the warm weather. Anyone else? I'm ready. For those of you that don't live where it's already warm, like some people I know. I'm ready. I'm ready for some sun. I'm ready for some warm. I'm ready to be outside and cold but sunny. Yeah, it's, you know what? Hey Brooke, it has been cold but sunny here. So it's either raining and warm, which stinks because we can't really go out, or sunny but freezing cold, like stupid degrees, like 3 degrees or something cold, and windy and just really cold. Ruchi said it was clear and then raining, but now snow. Yeah, warm, totally. I'm down. I'm down for warm. So, all right, guys. Well, that was kind of my message. Spirit hasn't been on me to bring that message forward just because, like I said, I keep noticing it around the community, and so Spirit's like, you need to say something. So, Spirit talks, we listen. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, did anybody catch our the readings with James and Davina last night? It was kind of late because James had to work later than he expected. We were planning on doing that sooner, but he had to work later than expected. But all three of us still really, really wanted to do it yesterday, and so so we did it, and it ended up being kind of late at night. But we had a good time doing that. So yeah, Ruchi, you got in on that. That was pretty good, right? It was fun. We're going to do that again. Oh, wait, I think Ruchi, aren't you on deck for tomorrow? Didn't Davina say that you had to join us tomorrow night? She told me, sorry guys, I'm going to take my drink, but she told me that, yeah, I didn't have a choice either. So I think you guys, that Davina Bossy Boots over there told us that we had, that Ruchi and Davina and I are going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night, so we'll figure out all the times and things, and we'll try and let everyone know when we're doing that. But stay tuned. It'll probably be on my personal page again, like it was, and then we'll just share it around. That's just because that's where the software lets me post. And it was kind of easier that way. That way it's not on anybody's like business page when it's all of us. So we all get kind of equal share on there. So. I don't know the time yet, Richie. She's at school, so when Davina gets home, I will chit chat with her about it, and then Yeah, well, I didn't know about it either. Ruchi said she just found out yesterday on the live that she was joining in. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of when I found out too. She just told us that we're doing a live stream. You don't have a choice, so that's funny. Kim joined in late. Oh, was that your first time joining us, Kim? Thanks for popping in. That was fun. We don't, like I said, we all kind of do our own live streams, but then it's really fun when we get to do things together. James is a good friend of mine, and I know he has given both Davina and I some readings, and we have both given him some readings. And so, yeah, it was kind of fun. So we all kind of, it's fun when the community kind of hangs out and we all share our gifts together. We get to just kind of have fun and play off of each other. And I think you get a little bit of more in-depth reading, right? Like, because you get 3 different perspectives on it and 3 different kind of messages coming through that all kind of play off of each other and expand on the information. So it's kind of fun. Meant to be, Kim. That's right. Spirit always brings things into our life that we need when we need it. So, did you get a reading? I don't remember if you did. See, that's the thing about, I know Richie knows this, and anyone else that gives readings. When you're giving a reading, most of the time you're just channeling, right? The message is kind of flowing through you. And so I never remember what I say when I give a reading, or who I, even on these, like a lot of times I won't remember who I even gave a reading to. So, if you ever want us to remember, hey, Stephanie, if you ever want us to remember, hey, you remember that message? No, I don't, because it wasn't me giving you the message. It was just a message flowing through my mouth. Kim, I'm a born medium. I somewhere on this page have a video that tells my whole story. I think it's called Who Am I Anyway, or something like that. But I'm born a medium, so I've had my gifts since birth, but closed them down most of my life, and then just kind of started opening them back up about 4 years ago now. I think I'm on my 4th year doing this. And like I said, I think in that video, I do talk about kind of more details about my path, like how I ended up here. But yeah, it's a windy, twisty road, but here we are, right? Hey, Lynn. Yeah, Ruchi, it's like you're in a trance. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's just, I think in the moment you're kind of like, I don't know, sort of with it, but not really. Yeah, the messages just kind of flow through, but I definitely forget what I said, like pretty much as soon as I'm done saying it. So sorry. If you want me to remember, you have to refresh my memory. It'll come back usually if it's recently. I do have 4 kids, and so my memory isn't what it used to be. But usually, if you refresh my memory, I will sort of vaguely remember having a conversation. You guys, it's speaking of Davina, it's her birthday today. So if you guys see her online, or pop over to her Bringer of Divine page, or even her personal page if you're friends with her, and tell her happy birthday. It just reminded me because this picture right here, Davina painted that for me. So it's a tree of life, because I am obsessed with trees of life. And so she painted that for me like a year ago. It's really cool. It's really cool. But anyway, go tell her happy birthday. She's busy today, so she's not around right now, but run over to her page when we're done, and you guys send her a bunch of happy birthdays. That would be funny if like she got a million of them. Kim started seeing spirits late in life, scared her to death. Pray to God, take it away. Yeah, now I'm ready. And empath. Yeah, definitely, Kim. I would love to work with you, or anybody. I have several ways to do that. I'll post a link. You can always go to this page or my Sunshine Coaching page and hit the book now button, or book it, or whatever it says. And that takes you straight to the page that will, I think it takes you to my reading page, but I'm working on it. Website, right, Ruchi, right? Like, I need to get it done, but I'm making it a little bit easier. I have a readings page, a coaching page, and like a class page, and I think a healing page. I've got too many pages, guys. I need to combine them all into one. But anyways, if you go there, there are ways to work with me. There's you can book a reading for like a half an hour, or I have coaching packages, which actually are cheaper than buying individual sessions one by one. It looks like more, obviously, because it's like a 3-month package. So, but I have payment plans and everything. So if you guys ever see a price that freaks you out, just message me and ask how we can work together and make it doable. Okay. Tree sisters, what? That sounds amazing. I might have to do that. I'm obsessed with trees, you guys. I am. Kim, I will post the link as soon. I can't really do it right now without making it super awkward and like shaking the camera because I'm on my computer. But as soon as I jump off this live stream, which will be soon because I have to go get kids from school, I'm going to do a couple readings probably. So share and like this video for anyone that you think might want a reading today. Kim, I'll do a reading for you right now, but and then I'll post the link when we're done. That'll lead to all the ways to work with Melissa. So, and like I said, if you see a price that freaks you out or you don't think is doable, always just double check with me and we can see what we can work out, okay? Because I'm not trying to be out of reach for anybody. We want to make sure everyone gets what they need, okay? We don't let money be an obstacle around here, so. All right, well, that's it for that, you guys. Talking about that, I will do a few readings, and then I'll have to pop off because I have to go get my kitties from school, because you know that mom thing. Richie, look, what's right here? She knows. All right, let's see. So, who wants a reading, and what do you want me to talk about? Career, finances, or relationships. If you want one of those, pop in which one you want. And thank you, Carol. You are awesome as well. We are all awesome, right? We're all equal. So definitely, like I said, pop in if you want career, finance, or relationship reading. Just type one of those in, please, and I will get started. Kim, let me know which one you wanted, and I will do that for you. I'll hook you up. It is so poopy out. I was like, hey, the lighting though is pretty good, right? I'm sitting like right by my window, but like it's really gross out. It's foggy and rainy and gray and dusty. So she wants career. Let's do that. Let's talk to Kim about her career. Sorry guys, I see that my internet's kind of fuzzing out a little bit. It does that. It has been a lot lately, actually, all over town. So if I'm freezing up too much, let me know, all right? Sleep weather, exactly, Carol. Let's all go back to bed. Wow, okay, well, there we go. Okay, so you have the High Priestess. And the okay, Kim, seriously. She just said she's in South Dakota or South Carolina. It's 80 degrees there. Not talking to you anymore. Just kidding. Okay, so it says listen to your intuition and have patience and consider carefully what you want before acting. So you want to work on your gifts. The High Priestess says it's time to do that. So I say book some time, girl. Let's start working on it and get you where you need to be, listening to your intuition for sure. She's got books. She's got What else? Yeah, like the world, the universe is up there. This is like um, the Akashic Records, like our book of everything that ever was. Um, and we have access to that. She's holding it. It's open. It's there for the taking. So anybody, anybody can access that. So let's teach you how. So Kim, it's time. Start tuning into that, into your intuition. Like you were saying, you knew that already though. All right. 80 degrees. Me too, Carol. I want also. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we did Kim, who we're not talking to anymore because it's warm, whatever. And I see Andrea just popped in here, and she's in Texas, so I'm sure it's warm there too. So I'm not talking to her either. Just kidding. Hey, girl, what's up? Okay. You're welcome, Kim. I saw, who did I see? There she is. Lori wanted a career reading. If you're just joining us, I'm doing a couple readings, and I'm going to pop off here in a little bit. I have to go get my kiddos from school, so I can't stay too long. But I'm going to give a few readings. So if you want one, career, finance, or relationship, go ahead and pop one of those down there, and I will see if I can get to you. This is career for Lori. Didn't know if anybody would pop on here during the day. I usually do these at night when more people are available. So cool though. We got a little crowd going. That's good. That's good. Should have gone live on Instagram too. I always forget to do that. Okay, 5 of Earth is what we got for Lori. I think this was our card of the day that I posted last week, maybe. Is talking about fears around money, and so accepting help from others. So I don't know. Basically, this just says your career will do what you want it to do financially, but only after you deal with your money story and any fears you have regarding money. We all have issues regarding money. We inherit those from our parents and from our lineage, and it's an unconscious thing. Nobody knows they're doing it, or they're picking it up, or that we're programming it into people. But this card really encourages us to examine our thoughts about money and any fears that we have about money, and really kind of deal with that. Journaling is a really good way to do that. So get out your journal and write down anything that comes to mind about money. Money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. I wish I could afford things. Anything, okay, that we can't have money and love together. Rich people are snotty. Anything that comes to mind about money, write it down, and then go through and look and see what's there, and then try to flip any negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and see how you can prove that those things aren't true. Does that make sense? So work on your money story, work on getting over your fears around money. We all have them. And then your career will just do what it needs to do to bring in the money, okay? Cold and rainy today, Andrea. By cold, what does that mean? Like 60, 70 degrees? Hey, Paulette. You're welcome, Lori. Yeah, it's cold and rainy here too, Andrea. But by cold, I mean like just barely above the freezing mark, which is warm compared to yesterday. Yesterday was really cold. It was like 3 degrees here yesterday. No, thank you. I'm over it. You're homesick. Oh, you're homesick. Homesick, not homesick. Got it. 42. That is pretty cold for Texas, I'm guessing. That would be a heat wave around here, but I'm guessing you're cold. How are you, Paulette? Okay, Andrea, let's do a relationship reading for you. You're homesick. That's no fun. Hopefully you don't have that icky flu that's going around. Oh, Lori's sending us some 80-degree warmth. Yes, please. It's freezing. Andrea, let's do some relationships for you. Almost dropped my cards everywhere. Carol, I am at Eastern Iowa, so I'm not too far from you. You said you were in Illinois. I'm about 4 hours away from Chicago, if that gives you any reference. Paulette has snow. You can have it. Thank you very much. She's in Nebraska, so you can keep that business all to yourself. It's raining here, though, Paulette, so I'm guessing we probably have some snow on the way. But we're kind of right at that freezing mark, so it's like it can go either way. You know what I mean? Snow, ice, rain, kind of all of the above. All right. 2 more, they said. I hope I don't get ice either, Carol, but it's a very real possibility just because we're literally right. I mean, it's 34, so we're right at that freezing mark. So I'm guessing in a couple of hours, it'll probably turn into ice. Okay. Andrea, I'm excited about this card for you. The Wheel. So the Wheel is a card of fast-moving change. So it says time for a positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. This is a great card, and it just means that good things are coming. And when they start to move in that positive direction, they're going to go fast. Usually this means shit's going to start getting real, okay? So when we get the Wheel, like I said, a lot of that means is like when it starts to change, it's going to go quick, okay? So I guess be ready. I am also hearing that just knowing you and knowing your situation a little bit, I know that you have some healing you need to do before you're going to be ready to attract the right kind of love into your life. This card says 10 on it, and I'm sorry to say, I feel like this is going to be at least 10 months before you're in a position where you're ready, where a healthy, committed, stable relationship will come into your life, not just whoever. And so, but I think in that 10 months, what they're wanting you to do is, I hear that they want you to do some healing before you're in a place where you're ready to let that kind of relationship into your life and be ready for everything that entails as far as emotionally and energetically, just being ready for the situation so that when it comes in, there's nothing in your way. Does that make sense? So there's no blocks or fears or ego, just kind of getting in our own way kind of shit. Like, get rid of all of that first so that when it comes, you can just be ready for the shit to move fast, right? And for you to be just ready to go, right? Primed and ready for Mr. Right. So don't want to get you down. I know 10 months sounds like a long time, but that's time for Andrea to heal Andrea, and I'm here to help if you need it. So you know how to get a hold of me. Okay. I think I'm gonna do, I have time for like one more, you guys. I have to see which one it was. You're welcome, sweetheart. Hi, Sonia. Gemini, absolutely. Let's do a love reading. Let's do it. I don't know if I missed anybody else. Hey, Debbie. All right. Yes, Gemini, let's do love for you. Put Andrea's card back in here. If you guys missed the beginning of the video, I was talking about giving our power to mentors and teachers and why that's not good for us and why that's not good for them either. Kind of that dynamic. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch the beginning of that. That's kind of an important thing to remember from both sides. Kim, I am ready for spring as well. Let's bring on the flowers and the green stuff. It's pretty dead and gray and foggy here. Gemini's love reading. Hey, Davina. Just getting ready to leave. I'm doing one more reading and then I gotta go so I can get ready to get the chair in. Hey, one person remembered their assignment. All right, Gemini. Okay, so you got the ego card. And the ego card talks about, well, letting our ego get in the way. So a false sense of entrapment and being overly focused on material things, and having negative and fear-based thoughts. So what I'm hearing for you is that you need to work on self-talk, okay? That you have some negative and fear-based thoughts that are going on. That you're focusing on the negative things in life right now, and that's not going to attract someone that we long-term want to be with, right? It's going to attract someone as same energetic match as us, but if it's negative and fear-based, that's probably not going to be something that we're interested in staying in long-term, right? It's going to be trouble and just negativity and just drama and gross, right? So Archangel Jophiel is on this card, and she is the angel that beautifies our life. So both in physical surroundings and also what's going on inside our head. So our thoughts and our how we talk, how we speak. So the angels are saying they want you to work on your self-talk and make sure that you are beautifying your vocabulary and your mind, and working on self-affirmations and just kind of turning the negative into positive. Whenever you feel yourself going down a negative road or spiral, try to stop yourself and cancel, clear, delete, and don't attract that into your life and turn it into a positive instead. Say the opposite of what you were saying before. So make it something positive. And once you get into a space where you can do that on a regular basis, then you're going to attract the kind of person that you really want to be with instead of the negativity and the drama that maybe you have been experiencing in your love life up until now. So work on that. Hey, Davina, I just, you know what? Spirit told me to go live and talk about this, and I had like, an hour to kill, so I just went ahead and did it. That's why I asked if you were home. But you weren't, but they said do it anyway. She can watch it later. I said, all right, fine, cool. But do go watch because I may have talked about you earlier. There's a reason everybody knows it's your birthday right now. You're welcome, Gemini. Sure, Davina. You want angels or fairies? Sorry, we have a delay, I know, so I'm just waiting. Angels or fairies? Let me know, beautiful, and I will pick a card for her born day, her be Earth Day, right? You get to choose. It's your birthday, angels or fairies. Whatever. Fine. Okay, the angels want to give you a card. Oh, you're driving. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see. What should we tell Davina on her birthday, angels? Yeah, Paula, it's cool. It's not strange. It's not an accident. You're here because the angels wanted you to see something. Usually when we're drawn to a broadcast, you guys, it's not an accident, right? There's something in there for us, whether we get a reading or not. There's always a message there for us. So if something resonates with you and feels right, then that's what you're here to see. Okay, one more, Davina. You're reading very bad. You're not only typing, but you're hearting. Naughty. All right. One more. They're making me shuffle a hell of a lot for you. This must be a good one. All right, let's see. Oh no. Okay, okay. So this came out, but I did shuffle it. You heard how much I was shuffling. So Five of Earth. And this is that fear around money card, which I mean, okay, I think the part of this card that's relevant to your situation, and this is just because I know your situation, uncertain self-employment. So I think, well, I mean, I know that they're wanting you to really kind of face your fears about being self-employed and anything that comes up, from our ego or from our fear-based thoughts. As far as being self-employed, and anything, regarding money, if things are coming up for you right now, they want you just to take a good look at it and drop it and say, ego, as you say, have several seats. Stop bugging me about this and just listen and go and do. So you'll be all right. All right, kids. I gotta go. I gotta go get myself together so I am ready to go get the children from school and then come home. I'm not real sure what we're doing tonight. Hanging out in the rain, apparently. All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. For those of you with the warm weather, enjoy it. For those of us with the rain and the cold, I mean, I guess it is what it is, right? It's still winter. So happy birthday to Davina. Thanks everyone for letting her know that. And remember your assignment if you were here for that. Still go do it. It was fun, Andrea. If you missed the first part of the video, go watch because it's an important message I want everyone to hear and share with people. So hit that share button. Oh, and I almost forgot. Shoot. I still have my giveaway going on, you guys, until Sunday. So go find that link on this page, on the Melissa Rippe page. It's pinned to the top, so if you scroll down a little, you should find it. Enter the giveaway. There's a link there to enter, and then if you share it with people, come back and make a comment. Let me know you shared, and that will get you extra entries into the giveaway for a free 30-minute reading with me and a special gift handpicked for you. It's a surprise. I'll mail it to your house. Yeah, so that's fun. So share that and join that if you haven't already. And I think that's it. I will post the link for Kim here, where to work with me. If you're interested in doing that, definitely get in on that. Book a reading, book a healing, book some coaching, whatever it is that you need. And we will get it done. We'll get this shit accomplished. So happy birthday again to my sister, my bestie, Davina. And yeah. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. Andrea, I hope you feel better. I just saw that you were homesick again. It popped up again. So, all right, guys. Love you. Bye.